My name is Sammy, and I interviewed Justine over here. She's my classmate. Um, I was uh, I was interviewing her about what are the issues where she grew up, and well, she grew up in Fremont, and she lives in a community. It's a gated community, so it's like pretty much very secured. So the issues that community is facing is that there is a little park in their community, and they're actually shutting it down. So like basically taking all the entertainment, I would say for like kids, and it's I think it's not good that that they're shutting down the park, which is like public property, I would say. But then it's like they don't want it renewed because they're saving money. So I like trees, and I don't want them to die. So that's why I made this poster over here. So yeah, I think my word goes out there for all the people who are cutting down trees. And yeah, we need oxygen, so we need the trees to live. Right.
Okay, so I'm Justine, and I interviewed Sammy. Um, so he, I guess, grew up in, uh, I guess, a handful of places, but first Pakistan, and he discussed how the people there aren't particularly secure in their homes, or whenever they go out, they're kind of like watching their back. And basically, his sentiment was that people of Pakistan should evacuate and maybe even move to a different country where they will follow like certain laws. And I asked him if he would consider Pakistan a home, and he said no, because there's no hope there, and mostly people there also don't think there's hope, if that's right. And my last one was head down, not up. Officers and officials are corrupt. So he also discussed how people bribe officers or cops to look the other way, or to protect them. So that's why I did that.
Cool.
Hello, I'm Benjamin Turconi.
Hi, I'm Kanga.
I interviewed Kanga about growing up in Korea, and this sign I made to represent it. People need to care for what is forgotten, and forgotten are the young girls and boys. That's what she thinks are the biggest problem there.
Yeah, I interviewed Benjamin. So I made this sign. It means funding for education. We need after-school programs.
Where did Benjamin grow up?
He grew up in North California. Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Hi, my name's Robin. I interviewed Ani about growing up in Glendale. She was just talking about how she has different opinions than her friends, and her friends are constantly trying to please people, and she quoted one of her friends saying, "Why wouldn't you want people to like you?" But we both just had different views about that, and being open-minded and open to change.
And my name is Nani, and I interviewed Robin about growing up in La Cañada, and she said when everything went to the shitter, so did we. And we grew up in the same area, so we talked about very similar things. And she talked about just growing up very privileged, and how things change in terms of financial crisis.
Right. Hi, my name is Louie, and I interviewed Athena. She's from Fletcher Hills, San Diego. So the question was, what makes home for you? And she said, people over the place. And then on my piece of cardboard, there was this box that was already here. So I chose to set it on fire because she was talking about how, in the neighborhood where she grew up in, she was limited in terms of the people that she got to meet because it was pretty homogenous. And she talked about expanding outside of her comfort zones, particularly coming into college and meeting different kinds of people. So that's why I chose to set the box on fire, but then also just taking it back to the question, how all of it depends on the person if it's the place or the person that makes home?
Hey, my name is Dina. I interviewed Louis. And he grew up in Pico Union, nearby downtown Los Angeles. And what really struck me about this quote, he was talking about coming out of Pico Union and going to Berkeley and being the first in his family to